Hi, it's Sharon Pope. I want to talk to you today about our own evolution and change, and then its impact on our relationships. So, as women, I think we're always changing. Now, it does seem to take on more prominence at certain times in our lives. Sometimes that shows up around a catastrophe. Sometimes that shows up as we reach a certain age, around 40 or 50, which, by the way, I refuse to call that a midlife crisis. If anything, I call it a midlife awakening. And then the other thing would be that I've seen is when we lose a parent, it can be really, really jarring. And so these small shifts in who we are really just shifts, getting us closer and closer and closer to who we really are in here, the real us. And so life has presented you some painful experiences, and there was probably some lesson to be learned in that pain. And if you learned that lesson, you evolved. You evolved further than where you were before. You now know something that you didn't know before. And once you know something, you can't unknow it. Once you learn something, you can't unlearn it. So there is no going backwards. It's all forwards. And it's all for us. And yes, when you change, sometimes people will react to that. Sometimes it'll make them uncomfortable. It's okay. It's okay. You can't go back into that small box once you realize you have wings. You just can't. So let them be uncomfortable until they're comfortable or until they're not. And either way, it's okay. Sometimes our relationships, some of those relationships being around for decades, can start to feel like a shirt that's like 2 sizes too small. So just take notice of that. It doesn't mean you can't be in a relationship with that person, but it does mean that that relationship has to evolve to a different place, and to a place that honors and celebrates the old you, the new you, the becoming you, the real you. I hope that helps. Be well.